exciting discovery. NASA's Perseverance rover captured a unique image of a mysterious black and white striped rock on the surface of Mars. This small rock, only about 20 centimeters in diameter and nicknamed Freya Castell, has sparked great curiosity in the scientific community. Because its appearance is unlike anything previously discovered on the red planet. Could this be a product of aliens? Freya Castell was found in the Jezero crater, which was once an ancient dry lake bed and has been Perseverance's main research area since it landed in February 2021. What's special about this rock is its sharp black and white pattern, standing out completely against the reddish-brown landscape of Mars. Initial hypotheses suggest these stripes may have formed from geological processes such as magma crystallization or metamorphism, where light-colored quartz layers and dark basalt layers stack over time. NASA scientists also believe Freya Castell may not originate from the crater area itself but could have slid down from higher regions. The rock's distinct and loose structure compared to the surrounding bedrock supports the idea that it moved from a distant location, offering more opportunities to explore its origins. Freya Castell is just one of the strange rock formations Perseverance has recently discovered. Previously, the rover also recorded images of a wave-colored rock near Mount Kavazban, along with another rock with leopard-like spots. These special rock samples are thought to potentially provide important clues about ancient life on Mars. And further research on them will help humans better understand the planet's past. In another activity, NASA's Extraterrestrial life-hunting robot attempted to grind a rock on Mars and discovered something strange inside. In an area called Supersheen Rapids on Mars, Perseverance tried grinding one of the mysterious rocks of the red outcrop named One Lighted Bill. The 5 centimeters diameter abrasion patch revealed a striking white, black, and green patch inside. One of the biggest surprises for the exploration team was the presence of faint green spots inside the abrasion patch. NASA explains that on Earth, red rocks and red soil often get their color from oxidized iron, K3+, which is the form of iron that makes our blood red, and also gives the reddish-brown color to iron and iron-containing alloys. Green spots like those observed in the abrasion patch at One Lighted Bath are commonly found in sedimentary rock blocks formed by ancient red soil. This green color forms when groundwater seeps through sediment before it hardens into rock, triggering a chemical reaction that converts oxidized iron to the reduced form Fe2+. Importantly, on Earth, bacteria sometimes participate in this iron reduction reaction. There is a second possibility, also related to life. The green spots could be the result of organic matter decomposition, whether from plants, animals, or microorganisms, creating localized reducing conditions. Additionally, interactions between sulfur and iron can also create iron-reducing conditions without the involvement of microorganisms. Unfortunately, the tight location prevented Perseverance from bringing its arm, which holds soil analysis devices like spectrometers and cameras, close to the green spots in the abrasion patch. Therefore, the composition of these colored spots remains a mystery. However, the research team will continue searching for similar interesting and surprising features in other rocks. Perseverance is currently undertaking an adventurous journey as it climbs up the giant Jezero crater rim, which may have once been an ancient river delta but a neighboring planet had liquid water on its surface. Jezero crater is the area where the rover landed in 2021. Beginning its journey to search for traces of extraterrestrial organisms that NASA believes still exist or at least once existed on Mars. Perseverance's next main destination is an area named Dock Scathel located on the western edge of the crater. This is where scientists think there may be ancient rocks formed from the asteroid impact that carved out the crater billions of years ago. The ancient rocks at Dock Scathel have the potential to help scientists better understand geological processes on Mars. Specifically, they hope that the heat from the asteroid impact may have created environments similar to hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor on Earth. These are environments rich in chemical energy and may have supported the emergence of microbial life, a possibility scientists are eager to investigate. With Perseverance, scientists have the opportunity to explore some of the oldest exposed rocks on Mars. Studying these rocks could reveal important information about the planet's geological history as well as its potential to have once harbored life. The journey climbing up to Dock Scapel is no small challenge for Perseverance. The explorer had to navigate rocky slopes with inclines up to 23 degrees, climbing a total of nearly 300 meters, despite being hindered by a dust storm that reduced visibility. Perseverance still autonomously continued its journey thanks to the smart auto-nav positioning system without intervention from NASA's control team. Perseverance collecting rock samples throughout the journey is part of NASA's ambitious plan to bring these samples back to Earth through the Mars Sample Return Program. This is a collaborative effort with the European Space Agency ESA and is expected to provide extremely valuable information about Mars history. Additionally, Perseverance has deposited some backup samples on the crater floor, awaiting future retrieval. Although Perseverance's mission is far from over, the Crater Rim campaign is now opening new opportunities to explore ancient rock formations on Mars. Scientists hope these rocks may contain evidence of ancient microbial life, preserved over billions of years. NASA's rover is performing very well, and scientists are eager to discover what will appear next in this area. From the mysterious patterns on Freyr Castle to the ancient rocks at Doge Castle, Perseverance is gradually unveiling the mysteries of Mars' past. Each step of the rover not only provides spectacular views of the Jezero crater terrain, but also ignites hope for discovering the potential of past life on the Red Planet. According to the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs, over the past 50 years, countries have sent 18 artificial objects to Mars in 14 separate missions. Many of these missions are still ongoing. However, through decades of exploration, humans have left a lot of debris on the planet's surface. In mid-August 2022, NASA confirmed that the Perseverance rover had detected a piece of debris ejected during landing, which was a piece of composite netting. This is not the first time scientists have found trash on Mars. Discarded landing hardware, inactive spacecraft, and crashed spacecraft are the three main sources of debris on Mars. Every mission landing on Mars requires a spacecraft protection module. This module includes a heat shield as the craft passes through the atmosphere, a parachute, and hardware for a gentle landing. Jettisoning parts of the module as the craft descends causes them to shatter and scatter everywhere. Photos previously released by NASA show strange objects appearing on Mars. This is not an alien prank, but actually human-made debris. In photos of the pristine space of Jezero crater, a giant crater that was once a delta plane, NASA's Perseverance robot discovered a metallic-looking object among the rocks. While some speculated the object might be from an alien civilization, experts believe it is likely a piece of NASA's thermal blanket, thought to originate from when Perseverance landed on the Red Planet in 2021. According to experts, the object could be from the rover's protective material. Upon closer inspection, small dots could be seen on the object, which are normal features of thermal insulation material. Previously, a small helicopter accompanying Perseverance, Ingenuity, also captured images of the parachute and cone shell. Also space debris left by NASA after the landing. These images have once again raised significant concern about human-made debris left on other celestial bodies during research. To date, there are 9 inactive spacecraft that have crashed on the surface of Mars, forming debris, along with the Mars 3 lander, Mars 6 lander, Viking 1 lander, Viking 2 lander, the previously lost Schiaparelli lander, Phoenix lander, Spirit rover, and Opportunity rover. Every fragment of these spacecraft is considered a historical relic, with stories marking humanity's imprint on this planet. However, these relics are scattered disorderly across the Martian surface. For example, some parts of Curiosity's aluminum wheels have broken and lie scattered. The Perseverance rover dropped a drill bit onto the Martian surface in July 2021. Landing safely on the planet's surface has always been the hardest part of missions and is not always successful. When adding the mass of all spacecraft ever sent to Mars, we have about 9,979 kilograms. Subtracting the weight of active craft on the surface, 2,860 kilograms, leaving 7,119 kilograms of debris abandoned. Today, scientists are very concerned about debris on Mars, as it poses a significant risk to current and future missions. A research team is documenting all debris found on Mars. They want to check if any debris could contaminate the soil and rock samples the rover is collecting. Besides Mars, the Moon also holds a much larger amount of human-made debris. During the Apollo missions, NASA left quite a bit of trash on the lunar surface. Many believe the only artificial object on the Moon is the American flag planted by Apollo 11 astronauts in 1969. In reality, beyond being symbols of patriotism and a spirit of exploration, over 200 tons of trash have been left on the Moon. This stems from various reasons. Typically, retrieving objects left on the lunar surface requires too much time and effort. Meanwhile, the main goal of astronauts was to collect soil, rock, and ore samples. They brought back about 400 kilograms of samples to Earth. The lunar lander modules were quite small and could only carry a limited load. Therefore, unnecessary items had to be discarded to make room for valuable moon rocks. This means many things were left on the Moon, including 96 bags of human waste. Other items include 4 American flags, 2 golf balls, 12 pairs of boots, some movie cameras, magazines, several gold-plated Hasselblad cameras, hammers used to test gravity, clamps, rakes, shovels, and other tools for sample collection. There are also astronauts' thermal blankets, used wet wipes, empty space food packages, along with some lunar rovers too heavy to bring back. Not to mention debris from failed missions, including rockets and modules that crashed and were abandoned on the lunar surface. For example, in 2012, 2 probes from NASA's Grail mission, after a year orbiting the Moon, crashed into this celestial body. They were destroyed, and communication with Earth was immediately cut off. More recently, in March, debris from China's Long March 3C rocket launched in 2014 also crashed into the Moon. But there are also meaningful commemorative items left on the Moon. During the Apollo 15 mission, an approximately 8 centimeters tall aluminum astronaut statue was placed to commemorate all astronauts who sacrificed in the space race. The Apollo 11 crew left an aluminum disc inscribed with good wishes from 73 world leaders, along with a plaque with the following content: "Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the Moon. July 1969 AD, we came in peace for all mankind." When the Apollo 16 spacecraft landed on the Moon in astronaut Charles Duke left a photo of his family wrapped in plastic. Gem. But perhaps the most moving item on the lunar surface is dedicated to geologist Eugene Shoemaker. His ashes were brought to the Moon in a small aluminum-wrapped polycarbonate box. Throughout his life, Shoemaker dreamed of going to the Moon. Romeo and Juliet. Scientists still debate whether the items humans left on the Moon remain intact, or if they have been damaged by cosmic radiation and extreme temperature fluctuation. Some experts even hope that human waste could mutate, forming life forms in the vacuum environment. Our Earth is a planet in the solar system, and the waste issue is becoming increasingly urgent worldwide. There have been many efforts, from solutions like waste sorting at source to modern treatment technologies, but they have mainly focused in developed countries. The most crucial breakthrough remains human awareness. Protecting the environment is an essential task to sustain life on Earth. Protecting the environment through the smallest actions means keeping it green, clean, and beautiful. Ensuring ecological balance, preventing and remedying the consequences humans cause to the environment, while also rationally exploiting and using natural resources. Beanha TV hopes that everyone will join hands to protect the environment, first on Earth, where we live. before we conquer distant planets in the universe.